potentially that double duelist to rear its head, but no, he's going to be playing the Sage here.
I really thought they would go with the double duelist and just end up mirroring what Furia had brought. That's what both teams do on Split most recently. But as you said, not going to be the case.
Last round.
And while it's NRG's
Yeah, whoever
position,
loses this goes down to lower bracket. We got Lev on the... Wow, it's nice. Lev on defense. Fury on attack. Just beats the wall into this trade still come in. But they get a lot of map control with that. Burst through short.
Now we see a Trailblazer. Reclearance now into showers. Broken just in time.
Mazino's not gonna...
Yes, he is. Slipping past the smoke, making sure that he can try and do some damage and take these fights into the back a bit. This way, that way. 48
everything.
Low enough that a wallbang might do it. Dodging Juke.
Whoa, okay. That's pretty nice. He actually gets...
That is a great way for Mazino to carry all of
He actually gets the same amount of kills here than he did in the whole of the regulation time on...
And yet he was turning up towards the end in OT, and he's just done the same for them on the pistol. Mazino's such an intelligent player with how...
I couldn't help myself, Chad, sorry. Damn, that's the replays I want to see. Give me that every single round. Give me that every round. Give me some sound on it as well. Crank it up.
He's never been lacking that.
Yeah, he's never been lacking it.
So this is what you're going to see as a fairly regular
Judge comes
setup.
out. My boy King does it on Split a lot as well. Love to see it.
Short, rather than cascading showers.
Or with the Judge. High face from King.
It's just going to be a shutdown here with the massive eco advantage
it really
that they have.
is.
But I am really interested in how Mazino plays Harbor on this map. Som, he's been excellent at it. Really set the standard, I think, for everybody else.
His composition does seem very good. I mean, playing retakes into it with the harbor walls.
Yeah,
in your face, slow to a crawl.
But even Som and the rest of NRG really struggled on their defense side against Furia. And I think
the DG Gen just sneezed, I think.
Just to do that, to slow down Dejazine and MW.
I was watching the player
so interested, though, in how the Stim Beacon plays into this, because in theory, Dejazine and MW could get ridiculously aggressive.
Ooh, good info. But loose the wall of water.
30 seconds
blocking
left.
them back with the slow orb on top of it. Nobody will be able to walk through that choke.
Okay, not sneeze. Hey mate, I'm just happy it wasn't mid-duel. That's all I'm saying.
For some kills, maybe a plant, but I don't think they'll be so lucky in this circumstance.
Caution here.
Watch forward. It's getting a little bit okay, strained, but no, okay. Easily done. Taka with 3.
Full sprinted across.
Okay.
Beautiful stuff.
Only one gun that goes down. Have the Judge, and Taco is taking the Judge, and we get a stinger on top of it. I think that makes some sense.
I don't speak much Portuguese, but I do know
looks like they're taking turns mixing up how they're going to play Hookah as well, so that's nice as well. Furia, first fight for them, light armor's out, and these guns are the ones you got to worry about against the light armors. So honestly,
to start this round off. And throwing it all quickly, but not as quickly as MW takes this space.
Nade for a nade, wider. Is the swing taken? Wow. Nozzle with 2. Spectre. Great start to try and convert the bonus.
Yeah, it felt like there was a light armor diff there, I'm not gonna lie to you.
And this is a disastrous beginning for Furia, a team that very easily could have 2-0'd this match so far and be sailing on for that Brazilian rivalry match.
And it could have been done. It was looking like it was potentially one of the faster series that we've seen, but they fought all the way back. Brought us to map number 3, and now a great beginning, although letting slip a little bit there. Information going not quite their way. It's a contact play from Khalil. He's worked his way up onto the site. Doesn't know if showers is clear though. You can see
double lamps.
Lays down the molly,
looks like they're not considering one lamps, let alone double.
One enemy
it is being converged on. Up to Dejazine now. Last one left. Does have the plant down. Got that going for him. They don't know where he is. He repositions. Isolates one of the fights. Smoke. Drop down. Used to cross away. Now tap onto the spike to try and bait it. Djazini's playing this quite nicely. Looking to hunt for the kill.
Very nice. Double upgrades as well. Double upgrades. Taco gets his res into this. It's a very, very good start. Money's great for 2 of them. Rebuy for these 3. Let's see what they're going to do for the eco. When does the pause come in for Furia?
This is a stellar beginning. I think, you know, Lev, we're not winning this.
Wow, just before the molly came down as well.
Half now of this series. They win this, they win the bonus as well. It's set themselves up very nicely.
It's marvelous. And the nade to begin does tons of damage and allows Nosworth to pick up 2 with just the Spectre. Furia is still going to buy into this next round. That's the benefit of the light armor strategy that teams have adopted. And this is
Clash in, yeah, they managed to squeeze out another buy. Ooh. It's cool. Molly that goes here. Just kind of lock him in. They get over towards the site. This is a pretty hard site to retake. They pretty much just that. This is just gonna be a hard retake still. Even though they have this control, does Khalil decide to use his... Yes, he does. And King has banged them out.
He claims his prize. Multiple of them. 3 in a row. No time to reload. 5 bullets left in the rifle. Sticking the defuse. Mazzino, he knows he's got the safety. He knows his team's got his back.
Jesus. And they used ult into this.
What a massive error there from Furia. They had a game plan of going very quickly into B and using...
The orbital strike, right?
The orbital strike for post plan.
Chat, that's not a curse.
In the chaos of trying to actually execute their game plan, they lost track completely of what King was doing.
It's not a curse.
This is not a clean fight he takes against Mazine.
I'm not taking that
and
one.
The duelist duo of MW and Djazine are gormless. I mean, just staring towards elbow. The comms maybe getting flustered in the moment. Or possibly Mazine just being too locked in to communicate.
All right.
I mean, tunnel vision.
Who knows? Some level of massive comm slip up happening there, though. And no reaction.
No reaction.
What a good time for a timeout, though. Carlisle will want to have some input there.
Good time for a timeout.
Like that don't happen without some level of pressure and fluster.
Weight starting to get settled on Fury.
Can't get any better for Lev though.
These overtime scenarios, they haven't been good in them.
They've had so many people alive. They just got an ult out of them.
For this 3rd map, and it is not a good beginning for them. Have to be some adjustments.
We've heard from a lot of people with that coach or
of course
they
do, Ricardo. Come on.
You know, people like Sean on the desk, for example. It's quite easy to shrug off maps where you get blown out, but it is difficult when it's something.
It's not too bad for the low buy.
That would have got you that first playoff win.
Mate, look at the ult diff
Those are the
though.
ones that keep you awake at night.
This is a big ult diff, even if we look at just who's going to get theirs earlier.
Their emotional consequences in the next map or the next match.
This could be a nightmare start for Furia. They go for the same round. Same rounds, but maybe they talked about their afterplant.
Couple of rifles and stingers now and again. That tempo that's increased from Furia, the comp that they're playing. Trailblazer, no stun around the sides.
Yeah, they insta take elbow.
Duel to be taken. Shy posted back up now onto this one, but he's in danger of being run and gunned.
I like the approach of this from the coach. They realized that they got onto the site early. They're not holding long, and with this strat, they feels like they still can't hold long with anyone locked in here.
And the battle right to King here and now. Amazing with the reset.
And then all they changed up was just what they did once they got site control.
There's a res in the back pocket along with a showstopper, but the position is known and noted and taken care of. Furia have got a complete lockdown on this entire site.
It's a great timeout.
Enough money in the back pocket for Taco to make a go of it. Gets the first, but time going to be his worst enemy.
And he spots MW, knows that the round is over at this point. A great response from Furia there. Just as we're talking about the potential for
they get one gun upgrade as well.
They respond back with that, and it's all the mistakes that they made on their B hit.
I wonder, they could just carry on running that until they stop it. I would be tempted.
Right, and it's Mazine
but I'm a
again,
massive fan of that.
Was taking the duel against him, who sneaks up into the smoke. And the aggression in elbow, it's the same game plan. It's exactly the same, just with a couple of twists. And making sure that they fill the gaps. And here's where
Furia need to make sure that they win this one, so we don't get the reset. Even though their money's actually not bad for that. How convincingly they won those. Yeah, you gotta look out for that one. People haven't been playing Bind for a while, but that used to be an absolute classic.
I like it.
Every single time there was a Razor, you had to pretty much not play in this area.
They're going to be doing their best now to try and wrangle back control of the round.
And they choose to go for that A short aggression.
The only reason it kind of works is because it's been out of the pool for so long.
It's possible Furia would have just run the B strat again, but I think it's unlikely straight afterwards.
Even in ranked, you got to watch out for that one. Yeah, I agree. Dog does go out and spot nothing over towards B, so they can hold strong with a 3 here. It's good util at the moment from Shy. Just in case as well, he did an extra flash on top of this to see if someone decided to try and time his dog. I think I just called that. I could be wrong.
Look at that, the layering of utility. It will run out at some point though. Once this high tide goes down, they only have one more slow. See if Taco invests it.
Yeah, showstopper's going to be used.
Furia, understanding that they can't get reset on this. That's a nade. Oh, the nade missed.
Close to the back of Lamps. 27 seconds left. The spike needs to be planted here. Khalil low enough that can walk into that snake bite.
They still have good map control, but there's just 20 seconds to plant.
All the way from across the map. That combined pressure.
They're gonna swing on sight, maybe? That's insanely bold, but he got one. But honestly, I understand it as well. He's trying to catch them, and he thought what I thought. They were all gonna swing and try and kill the planter.
Smoke down on top of it. Nozwa jump spots, knows Khalil's position, but doesn't know where he could have gotten up to.
Ooh, the Viper moddies were from B, this lineup. That's sick.
Winnable for Lev.
If Nozwa gets this kill, if Nozwa gets the kill, he has nade.
Yeah, kill found. Nozwa does get it. Nade online, but 60 health to it. Bounds it off, right back to the side. It's a side flash. Into the nade. Oh no!
Oh, the nade didn't hit the wall. I thought the same as Bren. I thought they were done.
And it could have been a difference maker.
I thought they were done. I thought they were both going down to it.
They swing around their way.
Yeah, not just Furia, Bren. It's Dujazine. Not only on the B site, where he went and pushed into elbow and found so much success, but now here on A.
Right, they escape. They escape the money wreck. They get 2 in a row. Speaking of money, this one's down so low that King has to buy a judge.
Dujazine goes from disciplined to active. And
light armor as well.
That's
Bully's Reverie, what's up, dude? Thank you so much. Thank you for the 2 months. Thanks for using your prime on me. We go for the fast one again. Beats the wall once again as well.
The timing is not being ball for it.
They managed to get out though, they like that. Bullies, thank you for doing that, mate. Appreciate it. Thanks for all the support. Appreciate you using your prime on me as well.
The wall is broken. One of the main advantages of having this Sage on the defense side is that you
Novi as well. And Novi with the prime. Thank you so much, mate. Thanks for doing that. Chat, new member. You know what to do. Let's see. Let's see the spam of slugs, whatever you want to do. We got all the emotes. Thanks for that, Novi, man. And thanks for saying that as well. Good to see you. What on earth is that next gen name? 7 TV subscriber.
For sure. The high tide, really, I mean, it does slow people down if you're walking through, but it doesn't slow satchels or dash.
Sure.
50 seconds. We have a Jetlag. Jetlag has popped. Oh no, rank's gonna be wild for a bit. I've seen a Reina luck and I've seen a Jet luck all within the same week.
Very nicely done by QCK in particular, who follows up all of Mazine's utility.
Okay, very nicely done. 3 in a row now. A Novi. Wait, I did that one. Did I do a Novi? Yeah, I did. Did I do a Novi? Dude, chat, where am I at? I'm losing my mind. A Novi, either way. I'm going to pretend that I didn't. A Novi, welcome in. I did. Oh boy. Oh boy, how long's the stream been? 8 hours? I can't even blame it on that. That's one of the shorter ones. Anovi just saying thank you again, definitely remembered. XDom X03 with the prime. Thank you. Thank you for that, mate. Welcome in with the prime as well. Chad, just forget it. It's fine, it never happened. Thank you for that, mate. Welcome into the Slug Club. Dom, appreciate you. 03. And Game Night as well for the bits. Thanks for doing that, Game Night.
to slow this down. Timeout's going to be taken. But yeah, I mean, just Taka holding the close angle there. Jules being one.
We can blame it on Pearl. Yeah, I think that's actually a good idea.
Really methodical the way that they were just
I think you're right. I think blaming that on Pearl is the one.
Every position.
Yeah, and that's the kind of thing that
that'll make anyone go
on
mad.
Their attack side too, especially with the harbor. You know, going in, taking some short control, cascading out, flashing through it, seeing if you can get a pick. The attack side tends to be a bit more methodical.
Hells as well. Thank you for that.
If you're running an aggressive comp like double duelist. And Leviathan are going to take a timeout here.
Hope I can survive the 28th.
Like I said,
oh man.
lead, but even that seems
low key, kind of like a little bit worried for it. There's a world where I don't make the Pacific.
This is going to be a battle
the Pacific game.
IGLs. And I think for Furia, they've actually been very adaptive and loose over the course of this season. And once they get a read on what Leviathan are doing, they're going to try and counter it.
I think I should be fine.
They're quite a free team. They can play towards your weaknesses, not necessarily your strengths. It is the Leviathan.
Mate, Dom, that's too much time with you and Trav. That's why.
Push to the limit. And Lev hadn't had match practice with this map. It's got pros and it's got cons. It's more difficult.
Congrats on the game today, by the way. You played great, mate.
You don't know whether your theoretical ideas are really going to work.
And you're testing it here in the first opening match of the playoffs.
Cat-free, Batcher. Shut up. It's not happening today.
Certainly. Stakes are set. That is a lot of spam. Taco. Wide of the jump swing.
Right.
Good information, but
Pause comes in. Judge is out.
But he's holding here with the judge as well. It looks very difficult to root him out of this spot.
A lot of util could be used. I mean, they have an orbital strike.
You're going to force into this, though, are you?
Trailblazer. Satchel as well. Oh my. And yeah, the orbital strike towards the backside of it. Nade, though,
I'll tell you what. They'll take that. It's a good trade.
Very quick response from Nozwa. He saves the team there and keeps them in a 4v4. Meanwhile, King pushes out.
Yeah, King's got a lot of info on this, but they are expecting it. Look at that, they're checking everywhere. How long do they hold this for?
Being held though. The angle that he could peek, it's being held.
As long as King doesn't overflank.
Oh god, it's the most insane timing that could have possibly happened. The second he turns away, I feel sick.
Just a game of chance. Whether they look this way, that way. Pure timing is what that hinged on.
That's mental, isn't it?
How does QCK look away in the, I think, the very frame that King appears on screen?
No way.
You won't see a timing better than that, and King knows it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was mental.
The
Nicky Sid, what's up, dude? Thank you so much. Gifting Dom into the Slug Club. Thank you so much for doing that, Nicky.
In that situation and waiting for some kind of sound cue, but
thank you, thank you.
Not only does he get away with
Dominic,
it, he gets
welcome.
Massively. And here he is again in showers, trying to keep back the hordes of Furia.
It's a nice fight, bro.
Now this is the setup that
let's check in on the money. It's decent. It's decent for both teams.
It's a weird one though because Dustin is lurking with an op.
Yeah, pretty good. Don't have to worry about it for a little bit. A_B_4 with the prime chat. New member of the Slug Club. AB4. Thank you so much for that. Welcome in. Thanks for using your prime on me.
Mazzino is in the teleport.
This is for sure the most we've had new members.
Yeah, he's going to be set up here.
It's been pretty cool.
For high ties to cut across.
I mean, but
he is also trapped in the teleporter.
And Taco's walled hookah.
Yeah, so he's got really nowhere to run. I mean, the wall will start to fade. There it is. It expires, and now the hit starts to come down. There's a stun. I mean, Taco's going to call any sort of punished attempts. They're gonna pop out of the
yeah, I like their B hit. I think their B hit's nice where they just go towards long and then they just late luck into this. They're doing good at taking map control. Ever since that round where they messed up and King got 3, they've been doing really good at making sure they instantly take some kind of map control so they can actually have a good afterplant.
And neither side is really certain of where players could
QCK
be
is insanely patient, but
lurks on Mazzino.
Dude, oh god, Khalil is furious.
And potentially they open up the rest of his team flooding into the back of the site. Mazzine, well done to get the 2. QCK takes his timing,
less furious.
Tap,
not furious at all.
And Furia find a footing in that one. It's getting a little bit scary though.
Devastating for Lev. 1-9. Lost bonus.
Playing inside the TP. I don't think he's gonna do
and
that again.
it does matter because next round we get a 2-4 on top of this, and this can't buy. That's a lie. This can buy.
For them in the B retake strats. I was also intrigued. QCK playing off-site despite his pit. So do they have an attacking setup with that? Are they going to maybe escort him towards showers? Here we're going to see the same clash again, except not stimmied up. No double blast pack this time.
No stim beacon.
Yeah, you would love this.
All broken, sprayed. Hunting for the Nozzle's got the showstopper. Wants to take the fight. It clips against
I mean, they still got the kill. They'll take it. In the meantime, how is he on 30 HP? Maybe there's some spam over towards short. Not entirely sure.
Mazzino knows, as does Nosworth. They re-clear this spot.
Caution here. Oh, the wall drops! Just at the wrong time for that. Dash now activated.
Mate, this spot keeps getting unchecked.
Locks it off. Will he clear the corner?
Thank God for that wall.
Yes, Mazzino still lands the shot. Reckoning. Thinks he's being punished. Taco's still in showers. It's crumbling. It's falling. Furia have got a grasp at anything they can. Risks need to be there. The dog misses to the side. Clear.
Game night, thank you.
But it's a 2 versus 3.
It's a big play if you want to do it.
Where QCK is a tap onto the spike.
30 HP.
See if they can force and isolate a fight. Shy is aware of this.
The Furia players are never afraid to make plays like this when they're down.
30 seconds left.
Yep. Oh,
I swear to God, what is today? What is today?
Absolutely incredible with the timing! And it's left into a 2v1.
And this is how they win. Player disadvantage situations so often.
And it misses.
They're not afraid to gamble.
Into the corner, King's there with the judge vulnerable up.
I mean, okay, both teams won a round from timing. We're even.
Wow. Magical stuff. Really magical stuff there from Furia. Putting on a masterclass of how
A little bit more devastating in terms of the fact that they have to low buy.
And that's the value that
are they just going to try force and force, or are they going to low buy and good?
For them at the beginning of the rounds, it's all audibles. It's all on the fly. Players trying to create.
Okay, low buy then good buy next.
Off kilter. Caution here. Timings for their opponents. Leviathan planning something crazy here with the teleport by the look of things. Yeah.
No, he touched the spike. He touched the spike and then he turned the corner. That's kind of sick.
They've been spotted.
As QCK is left to contain that push. Nade rebounding a satchel. The disengagement, they call it. Okay. Bit of a hard read. Here's the stimmy.
That's sick. Yeah, I have my sound so low that I have no idea about that. Can't talk when I hit casters. Too much. So I appreciate the info.
Not granted it. All the way through.
They're not going to expect him here.
Into the back. Not expecting it to be
that was me yesterday in ranked. Straight up.
Missing the shots. And Lev, they're running them down.
It really was. Give me flashbacks.
Disengage now, backs away. Damage done.
Don't want to be seeing that here.
The guns aren't too good, but they do have a rifle. And that
and W0 definitely will consider using his ult.
Laser low. Trailblazer. Never jump spot.
Ain't not anymore.
Could have really got dangerous. Up top, onto it. It's clean enough. There it
Sick
is,
round. Sick round from him.
Bard,
sorry dude, I almost missed that. We got the whole year. Thank you for all your support. Thanks for the whole year. Tier 1 as well. Thanks for doing that, mate. Appreciate you a lot.
Today they've been winning over 40%.
And then we also have Fluffy Borkins.
Where they were down so often.
Thanks for sending that, mate. Appreciate that. Thank you, Fluffy.
And they win like 50%
thanks for using the Prime. Thanks for the 2 months. And Monkey Meatloaf as well, gifting one over. Let's wait for this push.
Here's the push. Here's the gambit.
Ooh, okay.
There's an updraft on top of the wall.
Monkey Meatloaf, thank you for doing that, mate. We've got male FPS. Welcome into the slot club.
It is the play, the risk, the gambit.
Thank you so much for the gifted, Monkey. And Sundance as well.
Jump spot. Oh, Shy.
So dangerous.
It's a nice bit of info.
MW could accelerate at any point here.
Sundance, thank you for using your Prime 2 months. Thank you, thank you.
Slow orb. Push them back. Nade now down. Second slow orb used. Taco's got no more left. Here's the showstopper. Good movement. What? Doesn't get the kill. And there has to be reinforcements now. A crossfire setup is there. But can they win the gun duels? Smokes in their face. No clean fight to be taken, or to be picked up. They put a breather on the round.
Taco has his res.
Disappeared from this.
No one's pinging it at the moment.
If Furia decide to hit the teleport with 30 seconds left, they'll be meeting Mazzino. What's the call? It looks like they are. QCK's grouping up. Is this to hit the TP or hit the site?
War was fading. I think that's the timing they're waiting for. They don't make any noise.
They walk out. Really bold call.
Into the stack all the way, Taco. First one to go down towards the back of the site. It's all up to King.
Really, really cool.
There's too much for him. The IGL
that was
leader.
sick.
You can't put the push down.
10 seconds left.
Mazzino, last one left. It's round 12. Final chance. You got to put everything into it. Cove gets him into the site.
Damn, that was that was very, very nice. I wasn't expecting it. I liked it a lot.
Looked sublime on their gun rounds.
Switching sides.
After Carlo took that time
Yeah, they did. It was such a good start from Lev. 3-0.
Just look different since then. I think they were scrambling. They're probably still mentally in their heads about
really nice from him as well. The reposition at the top. It's good. Got extra info for those two there.
The game against Sentinels on Bind as well, where it ended 17-19, not in their
exciting map 2 is as exciting as Paul can be. I think it actually was one of the better ones, to be honest. Doombros
has been missing, so let's take a listen.
They're not.
No meio do jogo, eu sinto que às vezes falta pouco disso na gente, de não ter tanto receio de jogar. Eu acho que a gente às vezes quando a gente pega uma situação boa de vantagem, mesmo assim ela não é tão boa dependendo de onde for, e a gente prefere guivar tudo para
wait for Liquid Navi
então que falta pouco mais de ousadia da gente.
I mean, you're actually gonna pick it, I'm pretty sure.
Jogar mais junto assim e conseguir, sei lá, defender bem, porque se a gente dá muito espaço para os caras, fica muito difícil a gente conseguir. Acho que é o nosso maior erro, porque querendo ou não a gente começa bastante mapas
Keeper, how we done?
Na vantagem, então a gente vai guivando aos pouquinho e pô, é tudo que o inimigo quer contar a gente vantagem.
It's interesting.
Am I watching NRG, of course?
Are
you watching with us?
Because I think they've been doing a good job of slowing it down in the mid-rounding when it gets some of these first picks as well, and taking these awkward timings, never really making it readable as to where they're hitting. But they've been firing and they have not been lacking confidence. I mean,
think Liquid will change Lotus comp now?
No, not at all.
Maybe.
I mean, they are a very
we'll see.
bold team.
Honestly, maybe Doombros picks Lotus tomorrow as well.
And that's what makes them excellent at grasping hold of those
I
opportunities.
mean, Doombros has a lot to choose from.
But they're up here. It's 7-5. It feels like there's a lot riding on this pistol. It could either catapult Furia into a great advantageous spot to move on.
What is Liquid's biggest Lotus weakness? You're doing scouting, okay. Doombros, for you, I'll just give you a, do you know what, I'll give you a freebie. You don't even have to do too much scouting. All you have to do is go on VLR. You have to click on the game itself, and you just have to look at their comp. And then that right there is their biggest weakness. You don't have to do much. You don't have to open up the VOD. You don't have to watch anything. You can literally just look at it and go, alright, I think I know how I want to play against this. I think this one might be alright.
Stacked up towards short to start this one off.
Then you can go to bed.
Got to see more for them now. Really
Go to bed happy.
A ton of those rounds when Furia had the best of
big old pistol, chat. Big old pistol.
The utility that Lev bought, it looks like they want to go and take Lamps control and then pivot into a plant using a lot of their Sage utility. Like something slow and cautious.
Oh, here we go. Oh, smoke drops down. It gives them the timing. They all face.
Well, that was different.
Yeah, bit of a call made, and off the back of that.
Whoa, they had the TP. Does that insta reaction?
TP, an attempt to crunch, and it clears all the way through into showers. They now know. Really waiting around there, but time has been bought for but a moment. Now the nade rebounds. So again, not a clean
must have missed that one. It does break the wall though.
Bad nade actually, but it still forces Taco off
Mazin gets the kill on the flank here.
Attempting to try and get this down so they can get put into the post map. Wall needs to be broken. Brutal piece of utility to chew through when you've only got pistols. They do break a portion of it. Now in Lamps, this is an important fight. QCK close to the angle, right click. Why not? That'll do it. Stops around the gun. Drops and changes. Furia now looking to try and retake into this, but they're also down low, pushing forward. The frenzy. Nosra did not intend to
I was gonna say, where the hell did that other kill come from? Chat, someone give me this. Is it this?
That's the thing they needed, Josh, as well, like you said, to capitalize them. catapult them all the way to a great lead.
Who's been on
The
top?
idea there is lovely from Leviathan too. That
2-4?
one's fresh, squeaky clean, never before seen in the playbook. Drop the wall, quad face.
2-4 in terms of pistol. Okay.
Weirdly enough, with his satchel and nade. It's a nice idea, but Furia.
So yeah, Fury been doing good for the pistols. In terms of this one though, 1-1. I like that.
We saw it on Pearl too. Furia
Marshall's here.
Without really using too much utility or time.
No. Okay, NZR can tank one shot. That's it.
Nobody from Furia close to any of the ultimates.
DG Zing gets set up over towards long. Shorty. The Shorty pre-fire over towards Lamps.
Thinking how brutal it is for them. You fight all the way back on Pearl.
And again, I love this setup. This is like one of my favorite setups. So you see this smoke that's down here. This like whole defensive setup is literally just you hold on to this. The smoke is here, and you just non-stop delay the plant, and it just becomes an absolute nightmare. It's a really good way of playing against the Sage.
The same comp that Leviathan are, and yet Furia, their attack side looked fantastic. Their defense side, they just couldn't do a thing.
Okay, I'm just going to talk about it because they're not going to get kills. So basically, with the Sage, a lot of the time, what you want to do is you're going up here and you're just doing the simple exec, right? You wall this off and then you plant. If you literally look where I put the wall, this is perfectly where the smoke is, right? So the smoke covers all of the plant spots, so you're going to take damage when you're doing it. You always have Sage. Sorry, you always have Viper, and you always have Raze over towards A. And it's just literal just delay. You hold on to showers and you're just mollying this, you're satcheling this, you're nading this, and basically when the wall comes up, you're making sure you use util, you delay the plant, and you can kind of spam the wall, and they just have a really, really bad time. It's a very good way of playing against this comp. So I actually think that Lev might need to time out and change this up in terms of what we're seeing now.
And remember that this was the
So yeah, if anyone's ever doing this on ranked, and this happens a lot when you're ranked, just make sure that you do this, and it's all about holding showers control. You gotta hold showers, right? You're seeing them fight with this many people. They know it's all about this. This was more to get the all blow, but you get the idea.
The Trailblazer clears it out, so Octagon clear.
And now reinforcements have to scramble towards Mazine.
Just from the back of that early pressure.
But they got Dajazine posted.
Lev get the buy
strong over here.
on the go,
Looking
and
towards where Taco is facing.
it's okay.
Okay, no, still
It's okay for a low buy.
We saw
Does
this
DG's
clash
in
so
hit
often
this?
on Pearl.
Important to win if Taco wants to take the fight, and he does.
Yes, he does.
Great target, great accuracy.
And the rotate comes in, but again, they want to hold showers, so are these going to go... Wait, did we change the smoke into this? Okay, yeah, we changed the smoke. It's a different approach for these ones.
For how this one's going. He's just on top of that little box, the new addition to Bind. Gives him that angle. Already, it's King who's worked his way past it, creeping and crawling.
King is
4
so
people
deep,
here.
but he's not being offered anything just yet. And he's out in the middle of no man's land.
Wide. Wants to take the fight to them.
Nice trade. Do you have a nade as well? Ooh, straight through the wall. Got a nade for that.
Looking like a grand entry now.
Okay, didn't fully hear with the sound again. Land sound, not great. Can't blame him for that one.
Showstopper. It's meant to be that extra element to try and set them up here. And it just cuts across that crosshair placement. They all
Okay.
drop just
Oh my goodness.
like that. Okay.
Just tanking your team down.
Guys,
Oh, you you want to rebuy some armor? Jesus.
What a way for Furia to announce himself on the defense side. That was
Friendly fire. What's
excellent
going on
shooting
there?
with the Marshall and the Bulldog in that round. And you see from Leviathan's side.
Right,
when
they
they're
have
in
a similar
4v5,
start to Lev.
There's not really any coordination
Fast
in terms
3.
of King making the play. He just decides, I need to take that responsibility upon myself. Walks down short using his own Viper setup and asks for one piece of utility, just the nade. And that was it. That's the whole play. Yeah. It lacks the finesse of the stuff that Furia have been showing us in their player disadvantage spots. And now knocked down to light armor stingers. Maybe this will be fast and pacey,
Stinger.
but Furia have 3
Yeah,
here.
Fosby.
for Lev.
3 people here again. The rotates from Furia right at the moment have been great. Good reads.
All things considered, it should be set up for 11-5. Another satchel. Oh my goodness.
Oh, nice molly that comes in. We like this.
Bit of run and fun.
Actually leaks a little bit more to the left than other mollies that you see.
Popped up, good angles to take there. Together, Lev.
Good pushing.
Yeah.
We literally have this straight up same repeat as the first half. Yeah, 3-1.
And this response has been immediate.
Up to the corner, the rifle handed over to
Yeah,
Taco.
you want to save this.
No
Massive
choice
round
but back away,
for Lev.
so said there needed to be
3,000
something
for
from the
everyone
Leviathan there.
alive. Really
There
good.
certainly was.
They get some upgrades as well. They just got the
That
biggest
one's so
caster
different to the way
injection
that
ever.
Lev have approached the rest of
3.
their attack rounds.
There's an
Just
extra,
sending it
I was
into
going to say,
hookah.
there's an
Nozzle
extra
and
rifle
Shy
for him to
working
pick
together.
up.
Oh, here we go.
No! Missed the shot, get out of there!
That's so good. Just trying to get the info to make sure that his mate can trade him.
But he is being hunted close to the corner.
Oh, he was close to hitting it. Nicely done. Taking it they don't want to get the op on attack. He at least asked the question. No one said yes.
I mean, you just look at the string of rounds, despite the that one round on 8, where King was able to get a 4K by catching a timing. This otherwise would have just been sheer dominance. There needed to be an answer. There needed to be something to battle back.
And this was it.
Enemy remaining.
Stinger's pushed up. I'm not even sure how Noswa got the first one. He was so fast in there off the Sky utility and managed to get a kill with his Stinger instantly. Maybe that incentivizes King to call an increase in the tempo. Wave crashing.
Yo, it's all good, man. Go sleep.
Yeah, angles held with the op.
Just watching the Trailblazer dancing around there in showers as Dejazine missed a jump peak. Noswa has showstopper, here it comes.
There it is, rocket over the top.
Oh,
Always
yeah.
risky.
Did you see that the Rays actually held on to the ult for a little bit to see if he was going to dash earlier? So that he could try and do it to wherever the dash was going to be.
And the fast plant means that there is going to be
This
so
is a
much time
long.
MW and Mazzino
Yeah, they're kind of far away for this flank. Yeah, they wanted to speed up, so they dog, and they can actually run into this. They're too far away to hear this though, so it's kind of nice, but it doesn't matter too much.
Made into Lambs, flash around the corner, no connection. A wide swing.
Chris?
MW, gotta be careful. Almost satching himself there into the TP, holding on top of the bench. Furia! Oh my goodness! The way they're taking these fights is all together. It's perfect. Time was running short. All the pressure was applied to them, and yet somehow they come out on top.
Massive error there for Leviathan. I mean, they have a crossfire setup that goes from lamps over to bench, and they can't get anything out of it.
Shocky.
It's the same thing that's been working perfectly from Furia, though. Aggression and confidence. They're barreling forwards and running
Shocky, thank you so much. 3 months. 3 months in the Star Club. Honestly, this wall made it felt like this wall made a difference because they then had to go aggro into this, and then they kind of cut this off so they didn't have a good crossfire, especially when you lose here. So honestly, this retake wall might have been MVP in this.
Furia not feeling knocked, are they?
Shocky, thank you again, mate. 3 months in the Star Club. Appreciate all your support. Thanks so much.
Updraft, trying to evade capture from the opposition. Leviathan already swarming onto the position of flash. Oh my God! MW! Reactions! Precision! And Mazzino says, to hell with that, I'm pulling out the shorty. No quick gunplay and precision from him. Still, it's a 2-on-2. Shy gets the plant down. Puts him in that post plant. Seekers spots it. Dejazine has to take the fight.
Oh, this time he gets it. And they get info on the second.
He was too late on the trade.
He was too late, and he's crouched up, waiting, seeing if somebody will grant him a free kill in a 1v2. And he doesn't know. Time was
As a flash.
So was Sound. Waiting for any sort of chance, but it's just contact from Furia. Flash connects. Round to the side. It's dodged by Dejazine, and the reactions.
Holy hell,
are
6
just
chances.
amazing.
Furia.
What the hell has NW0 done here, though? Like, these shots are mental that he's hit, especially this first one.
In their face, and there's still 3 players spamming it into Octagon.
Could never be favored.
Fighting, challenging, not giving it a moment of room. And the fact that MW gets 2 there, I have no idea.
The presence of mind in this moment. They don't overplay their hand. They wait it out. They realize they've got plenty of time. They play together.
He's so asking. He's so asking if someone saw that. I think someone was dead. I'm not sure. Okay, 6 chances for Furia to take this.
operator.
Winner plays loud. Yeah, winner plays loud.
And so many targets to choose from. He's punished a jump spot. Nos has been doing that all day long. MW holding his
Still
back.
looks like they've
It's a
done
sheer
enough.
crumble.
Oh man, they're too good.
Everything to lose.
The floating the floating death blades coming in.
And this map is all but over. In just a moment, Nosra with so much over the top.
Oh,
clean
nice
movement,
movement.
Stunned up. How does that connect? A tap onto it, enough noise made. He's evacuated.
Ooh.
He's out of there.
Three
He's done
bullets.
it. He's actually slipped the net here. QCK overflanked towards short. Worried about what Nosra could do.
I'm being stuck. Head on a swivel, doesn't know where anyone is, but a footstep made by Mazine, and maybe he could salvage it. Can he keep Lev in it?
Surely not.
Comes down to this
It's a
fight.
flash.
The Furious discipline, a wide face. Doesn't
Damn,
reset
that was a
in
really nice
time.
try from him. Really, really nice try.
And it's Furia.
Okay,
We'll be
Furia
singing the
take
praise
it.
of this team all day long. The adjustments were magnificent, and they've come into the playoffs here to stay.
Yeah.
Furia secure their spot in that Brazilian rivalry. They take on Loud for a spot in Tokyo and a guaranteed spot at Champions later on in the year. That's what they've won, the right to challenge our #1 seed. And Leviathan, they will live to fight another day, of course.